Hi, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Office Hours with Jess. I've been getting so many questions from friends and former colleagues of how is your new job going? And I feel like I've been giving a lot of pretty similar responses, and it's making me think, okay, I should make a video about this and how my transition from going from a postdoc to an assistant professor is going, because I know that is the question, at least on all my friend, family, and colleagues' minds. So I have my sort of top 3 things that I've really noticed as a big change or a big shift from going from postdoc to assistant professor. So number 1, this probably comes to no surprise, but I am so much busier. I feel like as a postdoc, I was busy and I had sort of busy peaks, like right before a grant was due or when I was working on a really difficult revise and resubmit, things like that. But I feel like it came in waves and it was more kind of like there were highs and lows when it came to busy and not busy. Now I feel like it's just constantly very busy. And if I'm like not answering emails, on a Zoom call, teaching, writing, something, like my whole day, I just feel like I'm on from the moment I like sit in front of my computer to the moment that I shut my computer, and it's just go, 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 go. And I love it. I mean, this is what I thrive on, but it is a difference, and I've had to make that adjustment. And I think a lot of it is because I went from being sort of postdoc, open time, you really just, you build your schedule, you do what you need to do to get a job, get grants, and write papers. Now I feel like I'm having to follow much more structure. I'm going to a lot more mandatory meetings where I have to be at because I'm faculty now, and I'm teaching more, so I definitely have to be present for those. I'm also commuting through LA traffic to get to campus. That also takes time. So I think there's just like a lot more in my day that I have to do and have to be at a certain time, whereas before it wasn't that rigid. So that's also adding to the busyness as well. And in addition, sort of what I'm expected to do has also just broadened, because now I really need to think about my review, tenure, and promotion and what all the activities I do contribute to that. And so it's more than just the research now. There are 3 sort of key areas for me, and that's teaching, research, and service. And those 3 buckets are constantly things that I need to be working towards, versus before I felt like it was like mostly research, a little bit of teaching, and no service. So in that nature, I, again, just have more responsibility and more on my plate. And yes, I am a lot busier, which leads me to number 2. The next question I usually get from people is like, okay, well, are you happy? Like, do you like being busy? Are you enjoying this? And the answer is yes. Who would think? Yes, being busier is more enjoyable for me, but I'll tell you why. So I think that what I'm experiencing right now is that I'm very busy, but I'm not like stressed, if that makes sense. Before, when I was a postdoc, I felt like I wasn't as busy, but I had this constant existential stress of, okay, what's next? Do I have a job lined up after this? Where's my next grant? It was like sort of this nagging feeling that there's nothing I could do about it on a day-to-day basis. So it wasn't like I could work towards, like it was kind of a little bit out of my control. Whereas now I feel like that existential stress is gone. Like I have my position, I am on my path, I know what I need to do to work towards tenure, and that's so much more clear now. And that clarity is so much less stressful existentially, even though it's making me, way busier and having more stuff to do. But I will take busy over existentially stressed anytime. So that's another big change that I've noticed. And then finally, this third piece, which I find is sort of the most exciting part, is that I do feel like I am an independent investigator now, and I am a assistant professor to students, to my university, and it makes me feel like I am this, independent person and no longer sort of responding to my mentor, working for someone. And I'm really starting to create my path and what I want to do with my career and make that statement or whatever that means. And I'm still figuring that out, and I have a lot of time. But I do feel like that this is my journey now, and I'm the one that is steering it, and that's exciting for me. And I'm sure if you check in with me in a couple months, I might be telling you, oh, this is scary, because it's a lot that I feel like I'm now responsible for everything myself. I don't always have someone that I'm reporting to or going to, and that is different, but that is what is exciting about making that transition from postdoc to independent investigator, which is what I am working towards now. So those are my 3 key differences of moving and transitioning from postdoc to assistant professor. And the TLDR of this whole video is that, yes, I am happy, I am busy, but I'm less stressed. So I am happy. I am glad that I made this transition. I'm really proud of myself, and I'm really happy with what I'm doing. And if you have any questions about my new assistant professor life, feel free to leave them in the comments below. And again, if you're enjoying the content you see on this channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will see you on another episode of Office Hours with Jess. Thank you.